Let's talk about the Sunday 7 o'clock game. Are you a fan of that time slot on a Sunday?
No, especially when the game was as poor as that last night.
It
I
was.
mean, to be honest,
all that build up
bad,
for what?
it was
be honest, if I'm a fan, I don't want to be there. That's a horrendous time on
That's
a Sunday.
chilling on the sofa time, isn't
But
it?
actually, I was chilling on the sofa. So I was chilling on the
fell
sofa,
asleep.
had a little drink thing. I was thinking, all right, let's see what I go on.
What was the drink of your choice?
Whiskey, right?
Nice.
The
the
game
dog.
was horrendous. One of the worst games I've seen. The worst team in that game, Fulham. The way I've seen it, the way they played against us, the way I've seen them play against so many other teams, I was just like, what was that?
Why?
They were scared of United. United were there for the taking. United had a horrendous game.
Yeah.
Fulham did nothing to get anything out of that game. They didn't deserve it. And,
I saw Man United had 0 XG in the first
that's their
40
only shot.
minutes.
That deflected shot was their only goal.
Yeah.
But should he have been on the pitch? Lissandro
The
Martinez.
little two-footed
I didn't
jump.
like. How does he get away with these?
I thought it was a yellow, though. I'm not sure if it's a red. He's done that another time this season. What's he doing? It's crazy. He jumps
Why?
with 2 foot.
And I don't know if he's got personal beef left over from August when him and Adama Traore went at it together.
There definitely is, yeah.
There definitely is something personal.
He was the
there.
only player who came on who brought a little life to the game.
But he
Adama
always will
Traore.
do that at least, yeah.
But everybody, that game was
Stale,
was
very
terrible.
stale.
Horrible game. And Amorim after said we still need to improve. Of course they do.
What did you think of his comments on Rashford? Because I felt like that was a bit
Yes.
out of nowhere. Like, we've already understanding that Rashford is not in the squad. The journalists are being clever because they keep asking the question, they keep bringing it up.
I don't like it.
Even though you don't need to ask the question, he's not in the squad for the last 3-4 weeks. He's clearly not part of the plans. We ask something more interesting, more insightful, right? But the fact that he actually said, you know what? I'm going to dunk on you again. I'd rather play the goalkeeper coach.
I don't like that.
Yo, what?
I don't, that's out of
I-
order.
And
I think
the only
it's
reason
really
why I
bad.
bring it up is because if you're trying to sell this
Exactly.
player, you're not doing
not
a great
helping.
job of painting a picture of come and sign this.
you know what it
this
reminds
player.
me of?
You're feeding him to
It
the
reminds
wolves.
me of when Klopp kind of shunned away Mamadou Sakho, the centre
Yeah.
back, right? Because he knew we were trying to sell him at the time, but he dropped him for being late and other reasons which I'm not totally aware of. But he was totally shunned away from the team. Every time he was asked about him, he didn't really dig him out. He just said he's not picked at the minute.
Just don't say
And then guess
anything.
what? 25 million we sell him
That's
to
what
Crystal
I'm
Palace.
saying. No one's paying for Rashford if he keeps getting cussed out.
To say the goalkeeper coach should be in.
Bro.
I think it's
What
one
are
of
you
two
talking
things.
about?
It's either, yeah, I mean, that was
What are you
shocking.
talking about?
I think it's either they want to make it so uncomfortable for him that he definitely goes because they want him off that way. Because sometimes them decisions come from higher up,
Yeah.
Right? Because I can't be every time I'm looking at United, I'm saying, come on, surely Rashford would be better than some of the players. I mean, like Højlund.
He is on way too much.
Højlund basically didn't touch the ball yesterday. But I think maybe it's either an instruction from high up that, listen, do everything we can to get him out. Rashford was seen at the game the other day, cheering on the players and that. We don't want fans starting to think we want him back. Let's make him look really bad. Or maybe it's just,
Maybe
he doesn't realise
Is he really
how
training like that? Is he really training that bad?
but I just don't think you call players out as bad as that. I mean, to say that the goalkeeping coach could work harder. I mean, I just
What
thought
are
that's-
you doing? That is
I
shooting
don't
yourself
like
in the
that.
foot
From a
financially.
selling standpoint, like seller strategy, I don't understand what they think they're going to gain in the market putting a player on blast like that.
No,
I
nothing.
even thought the other day when he said that it's the worst ever team, I thought that was a bit.
It's not wrong. It's facts.
It's
though.
not
Yeah,
wrong.
but you don't say that stuff though, bro.
But do you say
protect
that?
your team?
I mean,
you don't say that stuff.
You gotta work with these players, and you're gonna have to work with the majority of them because you've seen the financial constraints they've got already. You're gonna have to work with these guys to improve them.
Maybe he's trying to get a rise out of them.
I mean, he tried to roll it back when he done his, saying he made a mistake by saying it. But I'm just wondering, does he talk too much?
Well,
Is he just lost in
he's
translation?
the manager of Manchester United. He's gonna have to talk.
He did say in the first 2 weeks he's never spoken to as much press as he did in how many years at Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, it's a different job.
What's the latest with Rashford? Is he? I know he's had these meetings with Dortmunds, with Milans. Does
Well,
anyone want him?
none of them
Not going to take him?
At the end of the day,
None of them can afford those wages.
exactly.
course.
Even when we loaned out Sterling to you, we still have to pay the majority of the wages, and you're Arsenal.
Yeah.
You pay people big
100%.
wages.
You pay
Anthony's
all the
got no
wages.
now.
That's what I heard. All.
Nah, I think we pay most of it, but I think you do have to pay a bit. But Rashford, if you're trying to move him on to the caliber of clubs that we're talking about, they're going to have to pay good 80%, 75% of those wages.
100%.
So
And the last result to talk about: Crystal Palace 1, Brentford 2.